What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy because I'm getting back into this vlogging thing, and it makes me feel good, to be honest. And I got this tripod. I don't gotta hold the camera too much. I can vlog while I'm working on the car. Yo, this is different. But anyway, this video today, yeah, we got an issue with this knife gen over here. All right. So the problem is the car keeps overheating, and I replaced the head gasket one time already, and I already know right off the back what it is, and this will help you guys diagnose a blown head gasket. Now, I do not have a blown head gasket. I got more than a blown head gasket, which is even worse. I actually got a warped head. Alright, so you guys obviously hear the misfire this car is doing. So, if a car is misfiring to me, if I scan the check engine light, I'm sure I'm going to have an issue with one of the cylinders. But I'm not gonna scan it. I'm gonna jump straight ahead and jump into my diagnosis, my way of figuring out if the car has a dead cylinder. Usually it's gonna be a dead cylinder. So there's a couple ways you could do it. One way is compression. Second way is a leak down test. Third way is smelling out the exhaust tip. Like, this car actually smokes once it starts idling for a while, and coolant actually dumps into the cylinder and it just smokes because of coolant. So we're gonna get into today's vlog, and we're gonna actually start with a compression check. So I'm gonna see what cylinder is actually getting coolant leaked into the cylinder. Now, what you gotta be careful of is sometimes you may be doing a compression check and there's already water in that cylinder, and it's causing the compression to be good. Now, we're gonna pop this hood. Oh, damn. Keep getting got this all in the back. Nah, this is not like my carbon hood, so you know what we're gonna do? There we go. So what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna get to the spark plug hole. We're gonna actually take out all the coil packs. We're gonna put a tester. Give me 1 minute. We're gonna put one of these things in the spark plug hole. Now, this is called a compression tester. So you can get this from Harbor Freight. I had a Harbor Freight one. I wasn't a big fan of it, and I'm gonna tell you that for free. I wasn't a big fan of the Harbor Freight one. These are more accurate. If the Harbor Freight one works for you, it works, but it wasn't working for me. So I bought a snap-on one. So you're gonna screw this, you're gonna screw out your spark plug, you're gonna screw this in, you're gonna connect your gauge. As you connect your gauge, you're gonna disconnect the fuel so the fuel won't shoot into the cylinder and you won't get a wrong reading. So, with that being said, let's start. you guys ever buy this tool, hold on, let me turn this gimbal a little bit. There you go. This tripod. If you guys ever get this tool, this what comes inside of it. Let me see if I can focus on that. It's focusing on my face, so let me turn off autofocus. And you guys kind of still can't see it, but alright, well, anyway. So this piece, it actually goes in the valve stem of a tire, and it actually comes in this. So I was doing a leak down test on the car that I was working on at work. So you're gonna take your regular valve stem tool, screw this back in. Like I said, I don't know if Harbor Freight is the same. I don't know if it has this little valve stem in there, but all I know is Snap-on did, so I ended up spending like $200 something on the Snap-on kit. Snap-on, y'all gotta come down with y'all price, man. I'm broke. I ain't got no money. Y'all see this? This is my paycheck for the week. So, if y'all spending money like me and y'all get this fancy Snap-on shit, let me tell you, if you don't got it, don't buy it. There's other things that work, alright? You're gonna take your gauge, and you're gonna plug it on right up in there. Oh, dang. You wanna yank it, make sure it don't come out. That's how you know you're good. I'm gonna actually go in my fuse box. I'm gonna find where it says fuel. These words small as hell. Damn. Oil level, blower. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'll tell you right now for free, it's not happening. Definitely not. So, with that being said, we're gonna find a different way to disconnect this fuel system. Definitely. Alright, so my fuel pump fuse was actually inside the car. Usually it's on the outside. Most cars I dealt with, I think the fuel pump is either the relay or the fuse is on the outside of the car, under the hood, in the fuse box. We can start cranking the shit out of the car. But you always want to make sure that you have either a good battery or a charger or a booster on the battery, so you won't lose voltage. You want good crank when you're checking for compression. So with that being said, I took out my fuse already. It was a 15 amp fuse. It's under the dash. If any of you are 9th gen owners and you want to check to see if you have a blown head gasket, the fuse is under the dash inside the car. It's a 15 amp fuse. It's on the bottom row, and I believe it's like from left to right, I believe it's like the 3rd or 4th one over a 15 amp fuse. If not, read the little sticker thing. If anything, I will post the little sticker thing right here. So now we can go ahead and crank the car. Just gotta turn on my booster so we can get good cranks, and we see what it puts out. Right now we're gonna start with cylinder 1, and we're just gonna go across the board. What I like doing, okay, I can't find my roller tape, but usually I like to tape a piece of tape across the cowl. This is not really a cowl, but you could tape it anywhere. I usually like sticking the tape on here somewhere and writing down the compression. Now I'm mad. Let me see if I can find my tape, because that's a brand new roll of tape. Nah, I gotta find it now. Alright, so sad story, I can't find my tape, so I'm gonna take this tire chalk or crayon, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna just write it on the cowl of each cylinder what it puts out. So let's crank the car. Let's see what cylinder 1 puts out. I'm sure one of them is gonna have low compression, but let's check. Whoops. So we got 150, 60, 170 for my first. We're gonna go on to the next cylinder. Usually I like doing a cylinder more than once, just in case if there was anything built up in the cylinder. But I'm gonna try to move through this quick, and you know. But if you don't feel right about a cylinder, you can just let the air out and do it over. But like I said, I'm tired, I wanna go home. I technically got good compression all the way across the board. So this one was about like 155, I would say. It was like right in the middle. So this is cylinder 4, this is cylinder 3. So now, if you ever run into this issue where you have good compression across the board, your best bet is doing the leak down test. So the leak down test, you will actually need to have, I believe, the stroke on compression, one or the other. So to do this leak down test, now we still have to have all the spark plugs out, and we got to crank the car to top dead center, and then we got to have at least some type of shop air. Cylinder 4 was less than all the other ones, but it's not enough to indicate a blown head gasket. So we're gonna take this radiator cap off, just in case if we do the leak down test. You want to listen for like a sound, you want to listen for air, you want to listen for anything that's gonna cause some type of whistle, I guess you could say, because that's what air sounds like, I guess. If you have this snap-on tool, like I said, there's a valve straighter in here. You want to take the valve straighter out. Come on now. Alright, so then you're going to take this out. Don't lose it. Especially if you don't work at a shop, you definitely don't want to lose it. So usually, to tell if you're on top of this, I usually take the dipstick out. I put it in the cylinder hole. Now, same thing. Now I'm sure this is on the compression stroke, because you can see this gauge is going all the way up. I got a low leak, so it's about 20%. I'm gonna make sure that bitch reads 0. But we don't have an issue in that cylinder. So we're gonna go on to cylinder 2 and do the same process until we find out which one is leaking through the radiator. I'm sure one of them is gonna be leaking. We found it. Easy. So, as you see, I wrote my compression right here. It was 170, 160, 160, and 155. Now, I don't know if this is the only cylinder that's leaking, but look at that. God damn. So it's 100% PSI, 60%, which is moderate, and you can hear it coming right through there. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so it seems to be I lost the fitting, so I'm gonna just fill it up the way it is with water. Alright, let me stop playing. I'm just trying to get enough water in it. Oh, you can even see it. Look at that. Y'all see how it's still bubbling? So the air is getting pushed through the head gasket or the cylinder head, and it's pushing through here. So I know one or the other. I either got a blown head gasket or a warped head. I replaced the head gasket, and I highly doubt the torque specs was wrong, because I even looked it up from Honda Spec Factory. Alright? And let me show you what y'all got. I got the best of the best. Slap one, baby. I know I took this head down right, because this bitch don't lie. Unless it lied to me that day. But all I can say is, oof. That's an issue. With that being said, I'm ending this vlog here. I'm ready to go home. Guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Comment down below. Smash the subscribe button if you guys don't subscribe to me, because there's a lot more into the build that's coming. And if nobody buys this, this is gonna get rebuilt. So Sasha's got parts coming. I already got a couple parts for this. I suggest you guys stay tuned. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you guys like this video. If you don't like it, you're allowed to hit the thumbs down button, whatever. But I would appreciate it if you guys comment on what you don't like about it. If I didn't show a certain part, let me know. I'm down with it. I'll explain it to you better on, you know, how to diagnose it a little better than, you know, or diagnose it a different way than this way, because this way, you know, you gotta have shop air. The other way with the compression tester, you may not always get the best results out of the compression check, as you see here. But if you don't, your next step is the leak down test, and that will kill all your headaches. So anyway, let me get the hell up out of here. Guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.